Hello there, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Welcome. I am very, very, very happy that you guys are here. Let's kind of jump right into it. This week we have prosperity, bringing in prosperity. Good luck was another one that kept coming in as I was setting the intentions for this candle. So wealth, of course, abundance, what these things mean for you. This one is joy, happiness. I did hear prosperity a lot when I was making this, so maybe it's just that you're prosperous in your joy. So I really love that candle as well. And then this one is, of course, for true love. And these are all made for your higher self. Whatever intentions or wishes you have, my subscribers, these candles are for you, so go ahead and make them. And of course, like I said, they are for your higher self, so make sure that those wishes are for those around you, the highest good for those around you as well. Okay, this week we are using the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. Whew, okay, almost forgot there, but let's just jump into it, Sagittarius. What's going on for my Sagittarians in their material world? And then we go into love life if you're new here. And obviously spirit, you know, whatever spiritual things happen, all these tend to be connected regardless. So let's go into it. For my beautiful Sag. What do they need to know about their material world? Right of the way. Four of Air. I did take a break in between, but you guys, Four of Air came up, I think, twice. I think. So you might have other fire placements. Thank you. Six of Air. Okay. Who was this? I believe, guys, I'm fairly sure that this was very similar to Leo already. Or one of each. One of each. Eight of Air. This one's new. Lots of air in your chart, you guys. Or in the reading here. And then Fortune's Wheel is at the bottom of the deck. Very, very good. So you guys are being spurred on by something that is destined to happen. There's a lot of good luck happening for you as well with this good luck candle. Maybe that's what you actually did wish for, because it's showing up as happening. Spirit does want you with the Four of Air, the Six of Air, and the Eight of Air. We are going to be leaving behind a situation that's not serving us anymore. With this Eight of Air, it kind of feels like you guys are being rescued. Might not be the way of it, but I do feel like maybe someone has your highest good involved. So you might be told something that kind of brings you out of a situation where you are kind of down on yourself a little bit. I'm getting like some negative back talk, but it's like it's from your inner self. It's your ego though, and so your ego is actually going to be kind of your highest self is stepping in. With the Four of Air and the Six of Air, you guys may have actually just come back from vacation, so that makes sense given, you know, the holidays. We are in the first full week right now, even though this is timeless, of the new year, so that's very possible. I'm getting a lot of completion, and it's completion that is happening because of your willingness to let go of ideas that don't serve you any longer. So I'm going to go ahead and start pulling some other cards here to get more clarity. But look at this, 4, 6, 8. So there's, wow, that's very, very interesting. So Spirit is like, you guys are moving up. You're moving, you're progressing, but you're able to progress in a way in that, like, you don't feel stagnant or held back by any huge challenges. Okay, so it feels like a very smooth progress. All right, we're going to use the Energy Oracle to clarify. This is by Sandra Ann Taylor. Okay, so for some of you guys, maybe you just weren't working for a very long time, but I'm getting like this period of stagnation is over, and that Spirit doesn't want you to beat yourself up about that period of stagnation. So maybe you have been working, but you've been working, doing something that you weren't thrilled about for a while, and then you're moving out of that, and Spirit's like, let's not talk, like, don't dwell too much on, you know, what you feel like you were supposed to be doing this whole time. You did exactly what you're supposed to do. This was all, again, destined with Fortune's Wheel. I have Fortune's Wheel showing up is giving me very, very good luck vibes here. So if there is something that you want to move towards, some of you guys might actually, there may be a job that requires travel and it's like a dream come true. And Spirit's like, you should apply for it, take it, whatever, you know, stage you are in the process. Okay, Four of Air, Spirit, for my beautiful Sagittarians. Rest and rejuvenation. That's exactly what this card is. Woo, Spirit. All right. Bottom of the deck is appreciation. So definitely give yourself a little bit of a, you know, clap on the back. Is that what they say? Like a pat on the back. Yeah. You know, like, we're actually very proud of you. And it feels like you were actually taken out of a time where you were working way too hard. And maybe that's why things slowed down for you. And you felt like it was stagnant because you were super busy. But now you're moving towards like a much healthier time. Spirit's like, let's not forget the lessons that we learned from this time where things were a little bit slower. We are going to still require this rest and rejuvenation. This could obviously mean that you are going to have more calm and peace when you wake up. Maybe you set your intentions, you take 5 minutes to meditate, and how about we meditate and then set intentions for the day, and then you just kind of move forward in this feeling of a lot of peace, Cool, calm, and collected is what I'm hearing. Okay, Spirit, what is another deck, please, for us to use for the Six of Air? Okay, Angel Answers. This is by Radley Valentine. Okay. What is the Six of Air for, please, Spirit? For my beautiful Sagittarians, what is the Six of Air for? Trust. Yeah, okay, you guys. It's just funny because these all look in recoveries at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, I think that things, again, like, you have to trust that the path that you're moving on is for your highest good. I want you guys to understand that you are moving into a period of peace and calmness. So even though things may have feel like they may not be to your liking because, you know, you are fire and you want things to go, go, go. I want you, like, the Four of Air, the Six of Air, the Eight of Air, these are air elements. And I don't know if you've ever been around someone or if you have like a lot of air in your chart. Sometimes you need the air in your chart to kind of gas you up, you know, like what happens with an oil lamp, when I think of oil as basically like it's all four elements in one, because it is the combustor to fire, like, or when you are you know, not around enough air and someone deprives you of oxygen, of course the fire gets put out. I'm thinking of our candles here. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, they are thriving, not just because I've given them the material to thrive, but they are thriving because of the oxygen, the air around us. So there could be someone around you that has heavy air placements. It's kind of moving you. You know, they could just be talking you up and just saying how great you are. And like, you know, like now is the time for you to move forward, but do it with this calmness and strength and dignity. You know, and we're not like, definitely not as pushy as we normally would be. We don't just like headbutt our way in, which I think all three fire signs, our animals headbutt, and for different reasons. You know, sometimes when we're showing affection as lions, we headbutt. I have seen my uncle, all of my family have horses. You know, I told you guys that I'm Dakota, so it's big to have horses. But I've seen them kind of like do the same like gentle headbutt, but they also do it when they're kind of mad. And then of course Aries. We don't even need to say that, right? So Spirit is like, we're going to be a little bit more gentle as well with ourselves. We are recovering from a time where maybe things, we may not have trusted what was going on, but once we let go of the process and we're starting to see things kind of show up for us. And I do get these angels surrounding you at the same time. So let's not forget that, you guys. Like, look at all of this trust that we have now in the universe to hold us up. We should be appreciating those around us as well. Spirit, what's another deck for us to use, please? Okay, we are going to use the Enchanted Map Oracle. Sagittarius. What is going on with my beautiful Sags? Field of dreams. If you dream it, you will come. And then protecting your treasure. So I think that a lot of the time what was happening is that maybe you guys have some pretty big dreams and you might have talked yourself down from them a little bit. I think you're still moving forward. Spirit doesn't want you to let go of your dreams. Field of dreams would not show up if that wasn't there. They do want you to, you know, not hold yourself back from any negative self-talk. Sometimes we think that we're protecting our heart and we're protecting, you know, even our ego, because that's really what ends up happening is, you know, when we're telling ourselves that we can't do something, we're protecting our ego so our ego doesn't have to take that big ego death, that ego fall. But I do think that you guys are moving towards something that is, even if it's just in the idea stage right now, I am getting that you guys are moving towards quite a bit of abundance, okay? Okay, Spirit is also telling me that some of you have gotten quite a few really good ideas, and it could be when you're meditating, but I'm also getting like in your dreamscape, and this is why you haven't taken them seriously, is because you're like, oh, that was just a dream. And it's like, how did you feel in that dream? Did you feel happy? Did you feel like inspired? Did you feel at peace? Because those were indications that you can feel that way with those things that you were dreaming of, and that there is a practical, tangible way to get there. And I'm hearing like, make a plan, okay? Make a plan. Also though, when you have these plans, Spirit wants you to be careful about who you tell. I'm looking at protecting treasure right now, and it's like some people, not that you can't really trust them, I think that maybe they just might tell the wrong person or something to that effect, okay? Yeah, Spirit is like, just by the end of this, if you don't understand how much you are loved, you know, then tell yourself that every day. How much you are loved, how much you are loved, how much you are loved. Just alone by the angels around you, that alone, but I'm also like noticing all of these higher level beings around you, just super, super loving and supportive. One more message, please, Spirit. Woo. Yeah, I felt like abundance is coming, but I didn't have any pentacles to really, but we have the fortune's wheel here. 9 of earth is below that. So yeah, you guys do have quite a bit of abundance coming. And Spirit says you'll be very wealthy. Affirm this. If this is something that you have been worried about, then it's, you know, there's no need to worry. You are supported by the universe to do this. And I see all of these people. So I think that, I'm not saying that people depend on you, but I do think that like people believe in you. Okay. People definitely believe in you and that you can do this. The bottom of the deck is, it's not your imagination. Again, this is something that you've been thinking about, that maybe you've dreamt about. You're just like, there's no way that this is real. And Spirit is like, absolutely it is. Like, it is happening for you. And it is going to happen for you. Believe in yourself, okay? Really, really deep down, let go of any fears or doubts that you can't do it, because all I see is success here, okay? All right, Sag, let's move into your love life. If you are leaving me here, that is totally fine. Thank you so much for being here. Please make sure that you subscribe to receive your blessings. Comment down below if this resonated, and I would love to see you give me a huge thumbs up. That's super helpful. And I will see you guys soon. Let's move into love life. We use the Modern Love Tarot. Let me take a sip of my tea, you guys, before it gets cold. Okay. And this is by Ethany. happening here for my beautiful Sag? Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus for love the next 7 or so days, Spirit. Prosperity and peace. Interesting. Okay. Sagittarius, love next 7 or so days. Both of them? All right. How do you want me to receive? Okay. All right, we have the Six of Wands, which is victory. This could be second decan Leo. This is also, you might have Leo Jupiter in your chart, which is your chart ruler as well. So this has big Sagittarius energy, or you might know a Leo with big Sagittarius energy. Ace of Cups could be water, but it looks like you have a new beginning in love coming, Sagittarius. Very, very cool. One more, please. 10 of Swords. It did show up as, okay, I'm going to take it upright, you guys, but I am going to remember that this is reversed for some of you, okay? Bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords again. So we have some big moving into calmer waters. I think that some of you guys, what I'm hearing is you're letting go of something that wasn't serving you from before to open up your heart for a new beginning in love, okay? So this could be someone from your past that is, I'm getting like, that you could actually be legally divorced from or separated from, or there's some sort of like legal commitment between you. I've got the divorce certificate there, and it just keeps reminding me, doesn't necessarily mean that there is an actual divorce, but I do think that there was something that, you know, like contracting that had to take place. Maybe you own a house together or something like that. Okay, and there looks like to be some closure there this week, okay? And this actually puts you in a very nice space with this Six of Wands, I'm sorry, Six of Swords energy with the Six of Wands. Six of Swords could be second decan Aquarius, and then 10 of Swords could be Gemini energy, last decan Gemini energy. So these are all possible. It doesn't really have to be, but I do notice Jupiter on the table here. Is that Mercury? Yeah, Mercury is here, and then second decan. Is that also Mercury? I believe so. Yeah, it would be Mercury. Aquarius, Mercury. But anyway, so these are the cards, you guys. For some of you guys, you had a false start. I want to say that like something that you were very, very excited about, that you really, really thought that this was the one. It turns out that maybe there's something that they don't have closure on yet. And this could be feeling like there's a false start and needing to, I'm getting the word reevaluate, but it actually puts you in a much better space. The 10 of Swords to me right now doesn't feel like an ending for most of you. I do think for some of you there could be an ending of a newer relationship, a newish thing. But for others of you, I think that this is an ending of more of a connection with someone from your past. And this could be you or your person are ending a connection from someone in your past. Let's pull these cards, see what's going on here. Get some more details. This is the Lover's Oracle. One of these cards fell, and then I rolled over it on my chair in my office, and so it's a little bent, but I could move around that. It sounds like there's a truck outside. I live in the woods, so it's always strange when I hear like loud noises out around here. Okay. Sagittarius, Six of Wands. What's this about? Victory. Feels like for some of you, like you may have just started a new relationship. Some of you are single, and you might have, I'm feeling like you may have like finally felt like very confident in yourself. Confident enough to start something new and end something old is what I'm hearing. That sounds very promising. And it could just be, you know, what's going on right now, feeling this. Oh, look at that with balance coming out. The Six of Wands is a very balanced energy as well. This says love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So I think that you guys may have actually come to this, again, of like complete confidence in who you are and what you want, and that you want something balanced, okay? So some of you might be in a relationship right now and it just feels like this is this energy, it still feels like you're letting go of something pretty major, to be fair, but I do think that you're letting it go because you've kind of discovered what was important to you in your love life. What's this Ace of Cups here? Ooh, not gonna take that. What's the Ace of Cups? Wow. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. I have been telling you guys this for, I mean, basically since we went into the shadow period with Venus in Capricorn. This could be new love and it could feel like very, very, very good. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of love here, even on this Six of Swords, which is air energy. There's a lot of water, which is emotion. And then she's got her jacket all sewn up. It looks like her heart had been broken, but she's now mended. And she feels like she's healing. But Spirit's like, just because you have like this passion of the Six of Wands with this deep well of love with our Ace of Cups doesn't mean that we need to run into anything, okay? For some of you, this is a caution that if you don't, you know, slow things down, you are going to end up walking away from a relationship that seemed pretty promising. For others of you, I am getting that we're slowing down because we want to. We're slowing down because we're savoring it. I'm seeing like this cup being full and just like really enjoying it instead of just like, you know, quenching your thirst and being like, oh shit, it's empty. What do I do now? Okay. And so we are really, really taking the time to get to know each other. For those of you that are single, you are moving into this right now, and this will move you into letting go of something that was no longer serving your highest good. Okay. And the Ten of Swords, Spirit, tell me about this Ten of Swords for my beautiful Sagittarian. What's going on? Whew. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So for some of you, I do think that there could be a separation coming up, but I don't think that it's a very, I literally saw someone like you missing someone who's going to work. You know, now that I can't see the divorce papers on here, it's just like they're going to work and you're just like, oh man. But Spirit's like, hey, this is normal, and I don't really see my Sagittarians ever being clingy, but maybe your person is, you know, I'm just seeing like needing some space, just normal. Needing space, nothing terrifying, okay? And then the bottom of the deck is only time will tell. So we've got some divine timing here on the table. So if you are not in a relationship yet, if you feel like you haven't gotten over someone who, you know, hurt you in the past, Spirit is like, you know, you're healing, you're working on it, and don't worry about it too much. This is all in divine timing. Let's keep going here. Tell me more. Six of Wands. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. I'm getting now like yin and yang energy with this balance. Oh, was that? Yeah, I forgot about that. You guys, I totally forgot that that was on there. So you might actually meet someone, if you're single, that actually feels very much like someone you have known before. They feel like they, for everything that you give, they give back, and it's equally, okay? That there's like an equal give and take here. It also feels like when they first met you, or when you first met them, that this is actually someone that, like, do I know you from somewhere? Something like that. Because even though you may have never met, like, there's some past life connection. For some of you guys, this is a little petty, but for some of you guys, something with an ex, it feels like, you know, maybe this is why I'm getting some legal things. There might be a legal victory with an ex that you have, like I said, a contract. This could be someone that you are going through divorce proceedings with, and so there might actually be a victory here. And this actually, some of you, by being freed by them, is leading you to a new beginning with someone new, completely new. For others of you, I think that yet. If you haven't met someone, you're going to meet someone soon. This comes in at a time of confidence for you, though. And it's like a moth to a flame. They can't help but be attracted to you because I'm getting the past life vibes here. Okay. Ace of Cups here, please, Spirit. Trust. Yeah. Wait and trust, and only time will tell. Spirit is like, you have to actually believe that you will have everything, and Spirit doesn't want you to settle for anything that doesn't feel right, that doesn't feel good. Okay, so if you have just met someone and something, you know, like feel it, if it all lines up and it all feels good, then yes, but don't rush into it. Don't cling to a relationship that, like, I keep getting this feeling of like coming on very strong. Maybe it's from your other person. It's because they don't trust that the relationship is on the right course or on the right path. So they're kind of pushing things, and it doesn't need to be pushed. Okay. I feel like for some of you, like they could be pushing you right out the door is kind of what, because they don't trust. This could be flipped, of course, but I just don't normally get that vibe from Sagittarius that you guys would ever, like, you're not as clingy as naturally as some signs can be. So that I'm not getting it from you guys. Let's see here. Let's continue. Love yourself first. Yeah, with reflection and love yourself first, I'm getting that clinginess. I'm getting that someone is super insecure and is trying to push something that isn't really for their highest good, their highest self. And it's because they don't really truly have the confidence of our Six of Wands here. They maybe have gone through the ringer. They feel like, you know, they're just going to walk out the door if I don't push things, if I don't, you know, some of you might want, you know, not you, but, you know, you could have someone who's like, I think that we should get married. And you're like, we just met, you know, like yesterday, bro. Like, you got to slow down. It's bottom of the deck. Is it safe for you to love? So, okay. I'm trying not to, but I do think that I do have a Sagittarius here. Maybe you have some other placements that make you a little bit more, it's the insecurity. So it comes across as neediness. And I just have to be like honest about the way that it's coming across. I do have a Sagittarius here, and this isn't for everyone. This is just for the person who knows, who is going to cling on to something or onto someone, and you might be pushing someone away, okay? Spirit really needs you to trust that you have your soulmate, you have a person that you can be with, and pushing them into that idea is not the way, okay? Your soulmate doesn't need to be pushed, all right? They need to calmly enter into this journey with you, okay? Let's go into okay. I just saw 2727, so you might want to look that up. Mirror. Mirroring each other's self-image, relationships reflect our wounds and introspection. So it could be two people that are a little bit clingy with each other, you guys. You might both be doing this, and you might both be the kind of person that when you feel like someone is being too clingy and too insecure, you walk out the door. And it's kind of like this weird dichotomy right now because you're mirroring each other. But at the same time, you're both doing things that could possibly push somebody that's very valuable is kind of the word that I'm getting. But deep down, I think that, you know, when you have your other person, a lot of things mirror each other. So they could have gone through something very similar. They could be the one, you both could be letting go of someone else because of how secure this feels. But the thing is if you don't address the insecurities within yourselves, they're still going to spill out into a new relationship, one that it seems pretty beautiful, to be honest. It's just that there's like this insecurity that is spilling out. Now, for some of you, it is your person. For others of you, it is you. And then for some of you, it is both of you. And I have some concerns about that because it's like, oh, you guys are so incredible. And I think that instead of holding up a mirror, like, just try to see your partner and then describe how much wonder that you see, and then have them do the same thing to you. I'm sorry, I'm a Leo, so I totally like I will tell people, like, what do you think of me? Like, what are your favorite things about me? You know, it helps. It's like a little exercise you can do. Okay. I do the same for them too. It's not always about me. Ace of Cups and trust, Spirit. Tell me more. Mask. Mirror and Mask are telling me that, yeah, there's, oh my gosh. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. For some of you, this is what you're afraid of because someone did this to you. They lied the entire time. So you're not being true to yourself. You're not being honest with yourself. And you're not making decisions based on your confidence and how much you actually love yourself. With the Ace of Cups here, the Ace of Cups can be a message of true love. And here it's like you don't even trust that that message is true. Because you're like, what are they doing? Are they hiding? Like, are they trying to do something else? And I think it's because of the way that things were in the past, okay? I'm going to keep going here, but I do think most of this is influenced by insecurities from your past. I keep getting that Spirit wants you to also trust and love yourself. It's not just... Okay, one more, please, Spirit. My wonderful Sag. Did something fall out? Oh, there it is. We have mirror, mirror on both. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. All right, I'm going to tell it. All right, you guys. For some of you, you have entered into something that moved way too fast. You may have been like, hey, let's slow down, let's wait, and they didn't listen, which is also a huge red flag. Or Spirit has been telling you to wait. Spirit gave you 2 cards about timing and divine timing. There's a clock over here as well. And so things have been moving very, very fast. Things moved too fast. And for some of you, you are going to be leaving a relationship in which you were gaslit because you were in a relationship with a narcissist. They may have had a very close story to your story, and it's because they were mirroring you and they wanted you to trust them and believe in them. But that was just a mask. I don't get this for everyone. I do think that when these cards come up, oftentimes I have someone who is in a very or potentially very abusive relationship with a narcissist. And Spirit is like, we're going to stop this whole reading until this person gets it. Like, you deserve better, okay? With Love Yourself First and the Golden Mirror, this isn't, and Reflection, what would happen right now with your person if you told them that you need space? Would they freak out? And Spirit is like, hey, those are indicators, okay? Those are some indicators. I do think that a lot of you are going to be leaving something that is very, very not okay. Some of you have already done this. You have done it in the past, and with It's Safe for You to Love, which was the bottom of deck energy, you do have new love coming in, and it's like, but after you've been like basically terrorized by this other person, you're not really sure if it's okay. Now with past life relationship, thank you, Spirit. So what I just heard is that a lot of you guys are either in this or you have recently gone through this. And Spirit wants you to know on the other side of this is your past life relationship, is true love, is victory. Okay, on the other side of this is all of that. You have the strength to walk away from someone who has done nothing but cause you pain. All right, so you know who that is. All right, whether it's someone you're with right now or someone you've already walked away from or are walking away. I feel very strongly that you guys already know who this is. And Spirit wants you to trust the outcome and trust yourself, and love yourself enough to tell this person that gaslights you, well, you don't have to tell them. You should just walk away. Okay, there's Dr. Romani showing up in my brain again. Like, I get you don't have to like burn everything down, but just be very aware, okay? It doesn't look, there is someone, one of my beautiful Sags here that may be involved with someone who is beyond insecure, is super miserable and literally cannot love you the way that you guys deserve to be loved. All right, with these 3 cards, these are all cards that indicate that until you walk away, these 2 things are not going to be on the table, because there's so much healing that needs to be done. Remember, we do have someone who is, you know, completely healed. She's moved into this time of calm, but it is going to take that act of walking away. Okay, Sag. Here's the other thing, though. For the rest of you, I do think that you've moved into this, that this is also something that was over, the person that was like very toxic for you, and you are moving into love, and Spirit wants you to trust that you deserve this, and trust the gut feelings that you have, okay? Absolutely trust the gut feelings that you have. Let's see, bottom of the deck, oh, is Twin Flames. So I do think I was seeing true love here, soulmate with past life energy. You guys, and balance again. Balance again. If you feel unbalanced in your relationship, it is likely because you are in the relationship with a toxic person. All right. Spirit wants you to know that when you're supposed to be with someone, it doesn't feel like you're off kilter all the time. Like they're trying to purposely knock you off your kilter. And it's because they like to maintain the control in the relationship. And Spirit's like, that's not how relationships go. They are give and take. Okay. So I do think that you guys, this was a big wake-up call to at least a few of my Sagittarius folks out there. But for some of you, this is just a reminder that the person that hurt you in the past is in the past, okay? There may be some indication this week that there's like a legal ramification that you win with our victory card here, along with the Ten of Swords. But Spirit is saying the best part about this is that you are meeting your other half, okay? They are very, very close with these cards, feel very, very close, okay? Twin Flames, big, big stuff. All right, you guys. So one more card about love for my Sag folks. For the Sagittarius that is going through it right now, I love and adore you, and just know you're doing the right thing, okay? And your person has likely gone through it as well. So that's another indicator, is that when you are with your person, you can talk about, like, you know, how you were healing from this toxic person. They're thinking of you right now. Yeah, this is just a reminder that you do have a soulmate, that you do have a non-toxic, you know, counterpart out there that is ready and willing and looking for you. If you're not already with them, some of you guys are with them right now. And maybe they're just off at work, and that's why you kind of miss them, okay? Yeah, there it is. Love yourself wholly, then true love will float in. And that's basically what I was seeing, I mean, from the very beginning, is like the true love is for someone who has chosen themselves. They have the self-confidence. They love themselves first. They love themselves enough to walk away from something that was toxic, okay? So that's when true love comes in. All right. And one more. What does your soul squad want you to know? Your spirit squad, Spirit. Next 7 days for Sag. Thank you. Speak love to yourself. Again, love yourself first. Speak love to yourself. If you are in this relationship right now, this is so crucial. It's such a big part of it. Like, don't listen to the things that this toxic person is saying about who you are. All right? You are so much greater than that. All right, with our Six of Wands here, you are so much greater than that. Speak love to yourself. You are healing. We're going to get through this. You guys have found the right channel. This has been your reading, Sagittarius. I hope that it resonated. If it didn't resonate, check out your other readings. I have a ton of them on here right now. Check your other placements. And then also I have a lot of pick-a-cards, so hopefully that will help you guys out with your guidance. And if this resonates, comment down below, give me a huge thumbs up, make sure you subscribe so you can receive your blessings, and walk in beauty and light. I will see you guys soon. Bye.